How creation began, the beginning of creation in the Quran. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Say, travel through the earth and observe how He began creation. Then Allah will bring about the final creation. Indeed, Allah is over all things competent. Quran 29:20. All praise is due to Allah, Lord of all the worlds. May peace and blessings be upon the noblest of messengers, our Master Muhammad, his family, and all of his companions. Dear brothers and sisters, peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be upon you. Welcome once again to our series, How Creation Began. Tonight, by the will of Allah, we begin exploring the story of creation as revealed in the noble Quran, through the most beautiful words, the most eloquent expressions, and the clearest guidance. The Quran speaks extensively about the beginning of creation, but these are not the words of Aristotle, Newton, or Descartes. They are not the words of Matthew, Mark, or John. They are not even the words of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, nor of the angel Jibril, despite their truthfulness and honor. These are the words of Allah Himself, words unlike any other, words beyond comparison. As Allah says, say, if the sea were ink for the words of my Lord, the sea would be exhausted before the words of my Lord were exhausted, even if we brought another sea like it as reinforcement. Quran 18:109. Whoever reflects upon the words of Allah will find a level of detail unmatched in any science, philosophy, or historical record. In Surah Fussilat, Allah says, say, do you truly disbelieve in the one who created the earth in 2 days and set up equals with him? That is the Lord of all the worlds. He placed firmly anchored mountains upon it, blessed it, and determined its provisions in 4 days, equally for all who ask. Then He turned to the heaven while it was smoke, and said to it and to the earth, come willingly or unwillingly. They replied, we come willingly. So He completed them as 7 heavens in 2 days, and assigned to each heaven its command. And we adorned the lowest heaven with lamps and protection. That is the decree of the Almighty, the All-Knowing. Quran 41:9-12. Notice that this detailed description of creation is addressed primarily to those who reject faith, so that no one can later claim a different account of the origin of the universe than the one revealed by Allah. Allah also says, have those who disbelieve not seen that the heavens and the earth were once joined together, then we split them apart, and we made from water every living thing? Will they not then believe? We placed firm mountains upon the earth lest it shake beneath them, and we made broad pathways through it so that they might find their way. We made the sky a protected canopy, yet they turn away from its signs. And He is the one who created the night and the day, the sun and the moon, each moving in its own orbit. Quran 21:30-33. And among the verses that describe creation in detail is Allah's statement in Surah An-Nazi'at. Are you more difficult to create, or is the heaven? He constructed it, raised its height, and perfected it. He darkened its night and brought forth its daylight. And after that, He spread out the earth. He brought forth from it its water and its pasture, and He firmly set the mountains. Quran 79:27-32. These passages, from Surah Fussilat, Surah Al-Anbiya, and Surah An-Nazi'at, are among the Quran's most comprehensive descriptions of creation. They are powerful reminders of Allah's absolute might and unmatched ability. The Quran presents the stages of creation with such clarity that the reader almost witnesses them unfolding scene by scene, moment by moment, stage by stage, as though the events are taking place before their very eyes. Let us begin with the verses of Surah Fussilat. Indeed, the chapter presents the stages of creation in remarkable detail. It describes 3 major stages. These stages are explained across 4 verses. One might expect 3 stages to be described in only 3 verses. But Allah revealed them in 4 because an important event occurs between those stages, an event we will explain at the appropriate time if Allah wills. The three stages are the creation of the heavens and the earth, the spreading and preparation of the earth, the completion and perfecting of the 7 heavens. However, a reader who does not reflect carefully upon these verses may conclude that Allah created the earth first and then created the heavens. After all, Allah says that He created the earth, and then says, "Then He turned to the heaven." At first glance, that appears to be the sequence. But when we read Surah An-Nazi'at, the order seems different. Allah first mentions the creation of the heaven, then says, "And after that, He spread out the earth." A reader who does not study the verses carefully may therefore conclude that the heavens were created first, followed by the earth. This has led to confusion throughout history. Which came first? Was it the earth, as some understand from Surah Fussilat? Or was it the heavens, as others conclude from Surah An-Nazi'at? Many scholars and readers have defended one view or the other. Some insist that the earth was created first. Others are equally certain that the heavens came first. But the reality is, neither conclusion fully captures what the Quran is saying. Both interpretations arise from reading isolated verses without considering the complete Quranic account together. So what is the correct understanding? By the will of Allah, we will answer that question in our next episode. May Allah send His peace and blessings upon our Master Muhammad, his family, and all of his companions.